Hello friends, welcome back to Joyful Half Acre. I'm Kim and today I've got a project to show you, something I've been working on for quite a while now. Well, technically for over a year, because I have been planning decorations for our church's VBS, and last year we weren't able to have VBS because of the state of the world, and so this year we're doing the same thing. So some of the things that I have made I started a year ago, and most of it though I just made here recently after I finished my college. For the spring, I got busy for a week. We had a week of rain around here. It rained every day, just thunderstorms, and couldn't do much anything else outside. So I spent the time making VBS decorations. And so I wanted to show you all the decorations I've made, and then I will show you in a separate video later next week how it looks in the church and stuff. But I thought I'd show you all the stuff. And I've got stuff all over, and I've got stuff still in my room too. But all right, we'll start here. These are greenery grass that is going to, I'll stand it up. Right now my husband is helping cut boards so that I can make all the stands for all these so that they'll stand on stage and stuff. So he's helping me with that. That's why everything's out right now. We're gonna get all the supports on, and then all this will be done and ready to put in the church. So this is my tall greenery and stuff. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, it looks like 5 of them. That one's a little bigger. Yes, that's my tall ones. And then I've got all this greenery too I made. I made some little bushes that'll go in the front, some grass that'll also go in front. Got to have a little bit of grass. And then these are a little bit shorter bushes. Some of these are kind of stuck together. I had them piled up in my room out of the way. These, so I've got like 4 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them. So that is all my grass and stuff. Oh, no it's not. Then I also have this grass too. This is 3D, and I'll show you this when I have it put up in the church. This will slide into that, and it'll be 3D to stand up on its own. And I made 4 of those, so there's 8 pieces to have 4 of those. I'll show you that, like I say, next week. When it's set up in the church, I'll have that together, and you'll be able to see how that works. While I'm over here, I might as well show you this stuff that's finished. Oh, if I can find a place to put this. With our theme, it is Mystery Island. Here's some boxes that I made. There's one on the bottom too, just to like some crates. And here's an octopus and some sharks I made. There's my ship's wheel and my anchor. Those will just sit around. These black fish are going to go in a hallway up on the ceiling. I'll show you that. Like I say, you'll see that next week in that video, how that works. And then I've got 2 sharks, because like I say, going along with the theme, sharks. So one of these will be on stage, and one of them will be probably up in the hallway that'll have the fish on the ceiling. And a jellyfish. Yes. Losing my mind. Here is my palm tree poles, yeah, the trunks, all of them. Those are going to have greenery on top. Some of the greenery I'll show you in a second, and some of it's going to look different too, but that I'll show you that in a second. This is a nautical pillar that I have a boat that I made. It's already at the church, just a simple boat for one of the skits, and it'll be kind of like tied up to the dock, you know, the pillars there. This is my treasure chest I made out of, and all this is made out of cardboard and paint basically. And if I can get this open, oh, My flowers are falling. I'll show you them while they're, I have to grab them anyway because they're falling. These are made from tissue paper. It's just tissue paper and a pipe cleaner. Got all sorts of different colors and stuff. And this is my treasure chest, and the treasure in it, these are my supports. I'm gonna screw them up on each side to hold the top up. But of course the treasure is God, and so there's all our verses for the week, and I'll have a Bible sitting right here because that is what the treasure is God, our treasure. All right, these signs, he's making my poles for these right now. This will point to the craft section, and let me put these flowers back up here. They're so delicate, I gotta keep them out of the way so they don't get crushed. And then Bible lesson area, and I just painted this cardboard to look like wood. It's all paint and cardboard. Verse time, Mystery Island. Okay, next up is a pile of animals that I made last year, luckily, because these took quite a while, but I was able to get them done before I knew we weren't gonna have VBS last year. We've got a lizard who's kind of stuck to the, I've got this tissue paper around it so that if they did stick, they'd just stick to that. Like I say, they've been kind of compressed together because I've had so much stuff on top of them. There's a lizard, and there's more lizards and birds, and oh, there's a lizard. We got toucans and other birds, and there's a macaws. We've got all sorts of things. Monkey. And you'll see all those better next week in the video also. All of them. I think I've got 33 animals there, which is so cool. All right, and as I was talking, my husband brought in my first pole. Here is the Mystery Island sign. I'm going to cover this pole with brown paper and the base also, because this is just scrap wood we have lying around, and so works out good though. All right, what else do we got? We've got water. Look at the water. I've got a bunch of those. I don't even know how many, 8 of them it looks like. Some of them are longer, some shorter. That'll work good. And then this is my, I don't want to get to this. These are my palm tree tops. These two were left over from 2 years ago I used. These are the ones I made this year. I made 4 of them. And these two look the same. They're just a little bigger and a little bit lighter color. And those will go, when the light adjusts, on the top of these poles here. And then this pile of poles here, I have a different way. I'll show you that. I've got this foam shoved in the ends of those poles, and this is just an old couch cushion that I cut up. We keep old couch cushions because my kids love jumping and playing on them, and they use them for forts and stuff. So anyway, we have a few of them around. But I've got these palm tree leaves. I'm just going to put wire on them, and I'll shove that into the foam, and that'll be hanging off the top, a bunch of them. And I've got different colors and shorter and bigger, and so those will be the other palm trees. This in here is a octopus. Paper chain legs for an octopus. I gotta do the top yet. Alright, then this is my sand, because, you know, a beach between the water and the grass, there should be sand, so I think I made like 4 of them. And I have a whole bunch of other stuff. This is all the cardboard stuff that I'm working on today, getting the supports on, getting them ready to be able to take and use and just sit on stage. I'm doing the puppet stage. That will be wrapped in, I'm hoping it turns out. I'm not even going to tell you because I'll show you when it's put together next week, because that's an experiment that I hope works. I've got a coral reef, which I showed in one of my previous videos. just because the kids were playing with pool noodles, and that's what I made the coral reef from. I've got vines and just all sorts of ideas. So, and I'm excited to share them with you next week when it's all set up in the church. But I'm going to show you as I'm putting this stuff together on the supports a little bit today. Yeah, how we put it together, how we get them ready to go to the church. I also got out my rocks. We got all 3 of those signs on. The 3rd one's behind. This is my bag of vines that we've got all twisted up. And we've got some of the supports on. Here is, see, this will just sit like that. These ones were a little more flimsy, so I had to put little legs on it too to hold it up. And the reason they're laying like this is because then I go back through and paint the screws so you don't see that silver shining through. Like this one that we're doing. We're going to make a little leg for this. But see, otherwise you get that silver. And I don't like that. So I go back through and paint over the little dots. We're going to make a little leg, kind of a kickstand leg to go on this so that it sits up like that. Because these ones are a little taller. All right, then I've got these long pieces of board here, cardboard actually, 2 pieces, and I'm going to use one for, I am actually going to make like a tiki bar. That is going to be the top of it. My husband is making me the ends right now, and it will sit on top of tables, and it'll be at the registration area, and it'll be like a little, yeah, it'll be cute. I call it a tiki bar. I don't know what else you would call it. Probably shouldn't call it a bar, being is how it's going to be at church, but whatever. You call it a little hut type area, a little serving area. I got all my other miscellaneous stuff out. This is my old Cabbage Patch Kid. He's going to be Jonah in my whale that I made. I made a whale with a cutout for Jonah and the whale. I'll show you that next week also. Some buoys that I got. Just a bunch of stuff in here. Decorations and stuff that I've bought at the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is awesome for fun things, some backdrop things. Yeah, lots of different decorations. And this grass skirt stuff. Oh, this is some more vines I made. This grass skirt stuff, I can't remember what I was going to use for it. I got to think about that. I think I was going to put it around the bottom of the table, so I think that's what I was going to do. And the battery died. Again. All we have left is the water and the tiki bar. That's it. Almost there. These are all piled up funny because they have to have enough air in between them to dry because I painted the screws. I hope you enjoyed watching today, friends. This exciting fun that we're having, getting ready for this VBS. I absolutely love decorating for VBS. This is just one of my passions. It makes me so happy to be able to do this. It brings out my artistic side. It helps me serve others and to bring joy to people, and that's always my goal and plan in life, is bring joy to others. So this is a great thing for me. It really blesses my soul, and I hope it blesses all the kids at church too and helps them get even more excited for Jesus. So thanks for watching today, friends. I hope you'll like this video, subscribe to my channel, and continue to join us in this joy-filled life. Thanks. Bye.